And now, here are tonight's football results. Terry Jones, 2. Michael Palin, ill. Eric Idle, 4. David Jason, 4. Denise Coffey was abandoned at half-time.
This week, Do Not Adjust Your Set looks at sport. Next week, we shall be looking at deceit. The week after, we shall be looking under deceit. But this week, sport. First of all, boxing. Is it a hard-fought struggle between two teams of 11 men over 5 days? Or is that cricket? Fox hunting. Is it the cruel, barbarous pursuit of an innocent animal by a group of upper-class twits? Or is it a kind of Spanish wind instrument? Those are just two of the questions we won't be answering tonight. First of all, let's go straight away and take a quick look at one of the world's toughest and roughest sports. Next week, in Rugby Special, we shall be considering the question, are the Welsh the scrum of the earth? Now, over to... Michael, are you better? Oh!
No, it's Tim.
Tim, who?
Tim Brooke-Taylor. I heard that Michael Palin was ill, so I thought I might pop along and fill in a few gaps with my Frogmen routine.
Push off! And now we go over for a report on this afternoon's international from Norris McClutchy.
Well, today the seething cauldron that is Wembley exploded like a live volcano from the damp squib of expectation, with the duel we'd all been waiting for. Ken Scotland for England playing opposite Mike England for Scotland. Ireland playing in his 14th game for England today, which is a lot of football in one day, opposite Alex Welsh for Scotland. Although it was Black in the white shirt who scored through Brown, passing England to put Scotland in the lead from the left foot of Wright, who broke a leg at Aintree last year and is making a remarkable recovery. The crowd was at fever pitch, and the 7 lads from the St John's Ambulance Brigade did a splendid job coping with it. Full marks to them. Other scorers, well, Ireland and Scotland scored for England. Welsh got past Ireland to score for Scotland, and England equalised for Scotland in the dying sands of this well-fought, hard struggle. Well, in fact, this game was a cracker right up to the final moment when Mr. German, the Norwegian referee from Clapham, looked at his watch, a handmade precision job made in Bristol, and called it a day with his whistle. Final score, Scotland won, England lost.
And now there's great excitement here in the Do Not Adjust Your Set studios because Grabber Parks is going to attempt to lift 800 pounds. Live in the studio, an attempt on a world record. It's the world low jump record, and it's going to be attempted by David Rubberlegs Jason. Here you see him limbering up, and he's going first of all to attempt the jump of 6 inches, which is the Malaysian and Empire newcomers record. 6 inches. He's preparing to jump now. There's an expectant hush here as he prepares for the jump at well-known stride. Oh, yes, he's cleared it. He's cleared the 6 inches, and now the pole is being lowered to the frightening prospect of 4.5 inches, which, if he can jump, it will be a native and general post office record. 4.5 inches, remember. There's stillness here as he's preparing for the jump. He's lining himself up again, and he won't do it. He has! He's done it! He's done it! He's cleared it! And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to attempt the world record of 1.5 inches, which, as you remember, was set up in 1937 by Wee Willie the Leaper Watkins of Nigeria. That's 1.5 inches. Will he do it? All eyes are on this gallant British battler in this go-it-alone sport for amateurs. And he's turning now. There's a very silent moment here. Everyone's very still. It's a great moment in British sportsmanship. He's preparing now. And... Oh, no, he's failed to clear it. Never mind. Hard luck, David. Well done. And thanks for being such a great sport. And good luck with the green grocery business you're starting.
Oh, it was offside! You could see it was miles offside! It's
offside.
What's going on here?
What's all around about, isn't it?
Well, Rangers beat United, didn't they? That's what it's about. Rangers beat United?
Well, that's marvellous.
Marvellous? What do you mean? It was offside a mile. What is it?
One of the things we British are good at is...
Frogmen routines.
Tim, it's very sweet of you to come and help us like this. Thank you very much indeed.
Frogmen routine number 2.
Tim,
Push off! One of the things we British are good at is losing. We have to be. And we call it sportsmanship.
Game, set, and match facilities.
Thanks for the game, old man.
Game? Call that a game? How can you play a game on a ploughed field like that?
Oh, I thought you played jolly well.
And what about those line judges, eh?
Well, yeah, they're all right.
Oh, they're all right for you. They loved you. But they were shouting out before I'd even picked up the ball.
Well, I still thought you played jolly well.
That and the television light. That dreadful cheering every time you scored a point. I mean, I don't mind the net being a foot too high. Or the ball boy sniggering every time I missed the ball. But that umpire was so obviously unfair. I mean, is he a relative of yours?
No.
He wouldn't let me finish my lemonade. He never gave me time to change my racket. He didn't allow my appeal against the light, and he kept coughing into the microphone every time I tried to serve. I mean, short of actually tying me to the chair, he did about everything he possibly could to make sure I didn't win.
Well, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's the game that counts.
Oh, it's all right for you. You lost.
All right, lads. Now, as your coach, the manager's instructed me to give you the new tactics. Now, last season's policy of playing the 4-3-5 formation worked very successfully until someone in the league discovered that made 12 men. So we're right back down to 11, and unless we can sneak on a substitute, we're stuck with it. Now, we shall be playing, as of next Saturday, defensive football. We shall play the 1-10 formation. That is, playing the goalkeeper out front and everyone else behind you. Now, we're playing the goalkeeper forward because, as you know, he was top scorer last season. And he was a very good lad. He scored 18 goals last season. Unfortunately, they were all in his own goal. Anyway, the attacks will consist of long kicks forward in the hope that the goalkeeper may miss the ball completely or kick the ball in his own net out of sheer boredom. Now, there won't be any bonus money, lads. There'll just be a few short fines and a few prison sentences. Now, I'd just like to say a word about kissing. Now, last Saturday, Hamilton, you kissed the centre forward. Yes, I know he'd done a grand job, but it was their centre forward. Now, look, we've had a very poor record recently, lads. We've nearly been relegated 15 times, 13 for nearly coming bottom of the league, and twice for cheating. So, in future, we only propose to be relegated for cheating. All right? You got that, Hamilton? I don't want you no kissing this week. Right, lad, get out there. Carry on. Right, lad, do something with the ball.
Good morning. I have invented a new sport.
Yes, what is it?
It's more exciting than cricket, it's more strenuous than chess, and it's more enjoyable than netball.
Chairback banana
And
grabbing.
it's called chairback banana grabbing. How did you know?
Oh, we usually get someone in this time of year trying to patent chairback banana grabbing.
Oh, you mean it's been done before?
Oh, goodness me, yes. It's an old traditional game of patent offices all over the world. We have a tournament every 2 years and a banana grabbing league when they're in season.
Oh, yes, but I don't think it's exactly the same as my game.
Two more players on chairback.
Yes.
Banana.
Banana.
Right arm for grabbing, left arm for groping, and his feet come out.
Yes.
We have a tournament every year.
Oh, yes, but there's a variation in mine, you see.
With yours, everyone has to sing the last waltz until the banana's been grabbed at least 6 times, and the loser can shoot the referee if his name happens to be Arnold, or there's an R in the month.
Yes, that's right.
French chairback banana grabbing hasn't caught on in this country, though some people seem to think it's a better spectator sport. Personally, I prefer the American rules.
Oh, you don't mean easy chairs on
casters, and you have to stop the other side eating it, yes.
Yes, well, that's my game completely.
Yes, well, you've got to excuse me now. I've Got to go and collect a cup I won for another little game we have in the patent's office.
Oh, what's that?
It's called Guess the Stupid Games People Invent. I'm world champion.
Not all sports are fiercely competitive. The gentle art of angling makes a man contemplative, at one with nature, and at peace with the world.
Sid, your tea's ready!
Eh? Well, I hope it's not fish again.
And now, by a public demand, Frogmen routine. I got plenty of nuttin', and nuttin's plenty for me. Scoopy-doo, teaching, pam-pa-poo, patati, ponce. That's it. Of course, it's better underwater. A bit. Bring back Michael Palin! Bring back Michael Palin! Bring
And now,
sport.
No, Tim, we have in fact finished sport in the first half, in practice.
But what about in practice my golfing routine?
No, Tim, we finished with it, sport.
And so, push off. Yes.
And now, after that, I'd like to say a nice word about the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. Unfortunately, I couldn't think of one. So here they are.
People may say that it will never do, but I can't help the way I feel when I'm walking out with you. Hello, Mabel, are you able to come out today? It's a lovely day, won't you come and play? Hello, Mabel, if you're able, slip out on your own and lose your chaperone, 'cause we want to be alone. People may say that it will never do, but I can't help the way I feel when I'm walking out with you. Hello, Mabel, if you're able, say you'll come, please do, for an hour or two. You know I love you. People may say that it will never do, but I can't help the way when I'm walking out with you. Hello, Mabel, if you're able, slip out on your own and leave your chaperone, 'cause we want to be alone. Nothing. People may say that it will never do, but I can't help the way I feel when I'm walking out with you. Hello, Mabel, if you're able, say you'll come, please do, for an hour or two. You know I love you.
Come in, sit down.
Thank you.
My word, you've got a lucky face.
Oh, thank you so much.
Gaze deeply into my crystal bowl.
Tell me, what can you see?
I see you are small, dark, with a moustache and wearing a tweed jacket and... Wait a minute. You've got a flower in your buttonhole.
That's right. That's fantastic.
Oh, dear. I see you are going to lose a lot of money.
Oh,
you are going to meet a dark stranger and hand over all your money to the stranger.
Oh,
the stranger will threaten you with a gun. You do not resist because you are terrified of guns.
That's right, I am. I thought only my mother knew that.
I see the dark stranger crossing water, getting away from people dressed in blue.
That'll be them. That'll be the police.
Oh, dear, I see you being hit on the head and left without your wallet.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, she's the best fortune teller I have ever been to. She's always so accurate.
Ecco quattro noti, eh? Okay.
Ah, English, huh?
Yes, English, yes.
Hey.
What?
Miniskirt.
Oh, yes, miniskirt.
I love the English miniskirt.
Yes, I thought
It's fantastic, the
thought
English
you probably would.
miniskirt. It's great,
Yes.
the English
Yes,
miniskirt. You know what I mean?
we do have other things, you know. We make jolly good cars and fabulous footballers and damn fine policemen.
And you make the miniskirt.
Yes,
I
that's
love
right.
the English
Well,
miniskirt.
don't go on about it, old
It's
chap.
fantastic. I go wild about the English
Look,
miniskirt.
I'm in a hurry. I have an
Oh,
important business
miniskirt,
engagement.
miniskirt.
Would you please mark this?
And the miniskirt, I love it. Viva la miniskirt.
Trouble with you Italians.
The miniskirt.
You never think of anything else.
Honestly.
The next part of our program is not unsuitable for children. It's unsuitable for anyone. It is Captain Fantastic. Last week, Captain Fantastic was shrunk into a bottle and flung into a fast-flowing river, going who knows where. The evil perpetrator of this dreadful deed was, of course, the wicked Mrs. Black. What a very good woman she is. Oh, I beg your pardon. I admire her so much. She's so subtle. Her makeup's always so beautiful. Her hair.
This is an empty bottle. This is an empty beach. This is a pair of legs. This is...
Captain Fantastic speaking. I was free again, back to normal size again, and lost again. I was not, however, alone. I employed my international sign of recognition, but he appeared suspiciously backward in coming forward. I whipped out my binoculars, telescope. Blundering bananas, beach combers. I didn't like the look of them. So, with true British bravado, I effected an immediate retreat and dived for cover. Upon surfacing, it became quite oblivious that they were after me, but I had eluded them and was perfectly safe to boot. I was picked up by the police. I revealed my identity and was immediately arrested. Having escaped from their clutches, I instantly turned my anti-hostile constabulary ray on them. But then disaster struck. Golly, I'd broken me brolly. As I made haste to contact my control, suddenly, this was a good sign. Perhaps I could get it mended. Upon arrival, I found the shop deserted. But then, I found myself face to face with an umbrella fella. I explained my predicament, and he listened sympathetically. I could see I was in good handles. Before I could say horrible handbag, my umbrella was as good as new. I offered him some brolly lolly, but he waved it away. Now I had no time to lose. The mysterious backward people were after me. I had to escape.
Trapped? Not Captain Fantastic. He's off again. Can he find Mrs. Black? What has she been up to? Why don't I shut up and wait for next week's edition of Captain Fantastic?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So would Romeo, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes, without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but I think there's been a bit of a mistake.
What man art thou that so bescreened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
My name, I know not which how to tell thee. I say.
Romeo!